Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Shebo. Today is Sunday, June 16th, 2024. I have an Ollie. He's next to me. He wants his rubbins and his chin rubbins. Yes, he's been good boy so far today. He wants his pettings. He wants attention. Oh, you're sleepy, baby? He's comfy. He's a comfy boy right now. So how are things going? Things are somewhat okay. I have, just for whatever reason, lately, fewer 3D print sales. Definitely compared to the beginning of this month. The beginning of this month was absolutely insane for sales. But right now I got one. There was one sale so far for this weekend so far. 3DS storage tray, put 3DS cases in it, and then two for the Nintendo Switch cases, like that behind me. So yeah, just that so far in white. The white has been giving me a little bit of trouble recently. Really, it just came down to cleaning my build plate before printing in white. And then I guess also it helps with cleaning off the nozzle. I've tried it. It hasn't been 100% successful, but also this other thing I did somewhat inadvertently, but is actually the way that you do clean out the nozzle tip. It's called a cold pull. Basically, you let some filament seep out of the nozzle, a filament seep out of the nozzle when it's hot, around 200 degrees Celsius, or 220 is what I generally print at with my PLA, because I have a high-speed printer. I print faster and at a generally higher temperature with a PLA Plus that needs a little bit higher temperature, or is capable of printing at a little bit higher temperature. So you let it seep out a little bit and then turn off the heat for the nozzle, let it start to cool, and once it gets down to like below the boiling point of water, below 100 degrees, you can pull. You pull it, and it stretches the bit of filament that's in there, and that stretching it as you pull out from the tip ends up also pulling out whatever residue is left from any previous filament. At least that's the ideal. Now there is specific cleaning filament that I've looked at, might end up getting, that is supposed to be better at doing this type of thing and picking up what's left on the inside of the nozzle, whatever residues there are, and it should help extend the life of the nozzles as well. But I think it's about that time. I have to do it. I've been getting some with the white specifically. There's been issues of bits of black ending up in the white filament in the prints, and it's like, what? How? Like even after like cleaning the tip of the nozzle, as far as I could tell, I was able to clean off the tip. I guess part of it is that there's residual black on the black build plate from previous prints that has stuck to it, and that gets mixed up onto the bottom. But also when the probe probes the base, I guess it can get some of the black back onto the tip when it's doing its bed leveling. But anyway, so that's that. Twitch ads are starting now. So in this like minute and a half, let's go over the games that I've been playing this week so far since we last met. The usual suspects. Honkai Star Rail. I have to go in and do my weekly stuff before the end of the day today. Try to do the event, I guess, before it ends, because it has it's the last day for the current event, and then patch day is Tuesday, so there's that too. Evening. Withering Waves. I go in, I spend my stamina, do the daily missions and such, and then log out, basically, at this point. I have been finding it more and more difficult to grind the echoes for 3-cost echoes. Fortunately, I have at this point gotten a set for a team to have all of their proper main stats on the echoes. In fact, just today, I got healing set, energy recharge, finally the last one as a yellow from doing the Tacit Discords. I'll have to keep doing Tacit Discords for Echo experience going forward, but I don't need to actually go out and clean the map. I don't have to go map scrounging, killing all the elite enemies just to get my echoes for my characters. Azure Lane continues. I've begun pushing in Chapter 12. I'm currently working through 12-3. Once I clear that, I plan on clearing 12-4 and having the chapter be fully complete 3 stars. Not planning on doing hard mode of Chapter 12 anytime soon, considering 11 is about, I think, the capacity for my current teams. But we'll see about 13-1. I might try pushing 13-1, and if that's okay, that would be the part where I start grinding the most, but it's just whatever is the furthest I've gone up is the particular mission that I will be grinding for the foreseeable future. And oh look, as the stream starts today, I have an Etsy sale. Like the minute before 10, there was an Etsy sale. Who bought what? A 12-slot white video game case organizer tray. Woohoo. White again. White again. And I'm going to check, was that through the, any discount? No. It was not, so that will not count for today. At least it's not tagged as such. Yeah, good. Good. I like seeing sales of my 3D prints. So other than that, AFK Journey is a game that I log in and play, and then log out, basically, at this point. Just daily stuff. There's an event that's really, really bad that has begun. It's bad in the sense that in a game that's supposed to be an AFK incremental game, the developers in their infinite wisdom have decided to run an event where the actual content of the event happens in 15-minute increments at specific times of day. They have 3 different pieces of content, only one of which is genuinely new. It is a trivia event, where it's like true or false trivia event. They have their little card clicking mini game. Basically, you're given a card to spot and a set of cards that when they flip over, it's just click on it if it matches the target card. And that's it. That's the whole mini game. You get to do that as many times as you possibly can in 15 minutes. That is an event. The trivia is literally 20 questions, true or false. And that's it for that event section. And then the last one is inventory sorting, which is you're given items of specific shapes, a box to fit it all in, and you put all of the stuff into the thing, and you have to Tetris it. It's not really Tetris, but you get what I mean. You have to fit all the stuff into the set amount of space as many times as you can in 15 minutes. but only at very specific times, at specific start times. And that is the biggest problem, because a lot of people aren't able to take part in the event full stop, because they are not able to they're not able to get on at any of those times that they have available. And it's just very poorly implemented as well, because there's also a whole bunch of glitches with this event where the NPCs will say that it is not the start time yet, even though it is after the start time, and the only way to fix it is to completely log out and log back in again, or close the game and reload the game, and you end up losing time for this real-time event because of that crap. On the trivia one in particular, if you lose time, that's questions that you can't answer, because it only asks 20 questions in the whole of the event time, and if you miss it, you've missed it. If you've missed the questions, you miss the questions. You come in partway through, and you don't get the chance to answer all 20 at all. It's annoying. It's badly designed, and another bad thing that has happened on top of all of the other things, and it is not surprising that the actual player base has absolutely tanked. And continues to tank in that game. So, anyway, I don't know how much longer I will continue with AFK journey. Frankly, the developers have more than proven their utter incompetence and greed with that game. So, yeah, the worst thing that can happen to them is to have people not talk about their game anymore and to not play their game anymore. And I think that's about the point that I'm at with it at this point, where it's like, I can't anymore, and just move on. But anyway, that's the games we've been playing. Looks like the Twitch ads are done, so let's get into game. Throw that volume back up a bit, so we have game audio. We has cat. He's comfies. Cat is comfies. Yes, Mr. Ollie Cat is here and is comfy. We gotta focus on the kitty. Yes, there we go. Let us play the game. We are at 2.74 Giga TI terraformation index. My off-stream save is a bit further ahead. Just a bit further ahead. Over 300, close to 400. You do need to get to 5 tera TI minimum in order to win, or end the game, I should say, as far as I'm aware. Okay, so what are we looking at stats-wise here? We are at 2.15 pascals, and that number isn't moving. Well, there we go, 1.6. So it's starting to move again, slightly. It's just very, very slow. There's no real point in pushing pressure after you hit the 1333 to unlock the ore extractor. The only reason to is that it does still push the overall general terraformation index. And you do need to do that, yes, but if you need the resources for something else, you can absolutely have it for something else. But what are we looking at here? We've unlocked the tier 4 drill. We do not have the fusion generator yet, but that rate, we'll see it today, most likely. Particularly if I put additional tier 4 heaters online. 6 ppm is going to be a bit. We unlocked the air filter, and I haven't built that yet. Oh boy. Yeah, fabric osmium super alloy 2 bioplastics. So fabric, where's my osmium? All the way over here? Yeah. Do I have a thing with bioplastics? How many, if any, do I have? I don't remember. / I don't know. Which may mean that I need to make some bioplastic here. Yeah, we haven't been particularly lucky with those bioplastic nuggets, which I guess is why I am currently building mushrooms, why I'm making mushrooms right now. Also, do we have any new messages? I don't know. Don't know. Can't believe we got a plant multiplier fuse. Wow. That's a rarer one. And I'm glad to see that we have 3 pressures on hand. I'm going to hold off a little bit on using the multipliers, like a lot, these machine optimizers, until I get the tier 2. Once I get the tier 2, then absolutely we're going to make amazing use of it. Or, you know, we're gonna use it a lot. We're gonna use it big time. Now, where am I gonna put these? How much iron do I have? 0! Well, I guess I better farm some iron, I guess. Yeah, we need to farm some iron. I need to eat. How much food do I have? Oh, there's another pressure fuse. Huh. Oh, there's a bioplastic. Okay, so I'll need to make 1 more. I'll hold on to that for now. Yeah, food is a little problematic. You know what? We're gonna take that fuse out of there to put it into here. I know this is a, like, sulfur, but for now, I just need to clear stuff. Also, I am not at the point where I can just straight up drink the water. Where's my water collection? Over here, you. There is going to be another item that we can build that will let us directly drink the water from the lakes. But we don't have it right now. In fact, I'm going to put this in here, this excess water. Just going to have a look around, because I sort of do need the exoskeleton as well. So we need another osmium, a super alloy, and a uranium rod. Let's make this. I'm certain I clicked on the uranium rod to give it to me, but it didn't do it. I guess I'm too fast for the game. So we did that. Do I have the tier 3? Yes, I do have the tier 3 agility boots. I have the tier 4 mining speed. I don't need blueprint pinning. That's not a thing I need. Do I have the map microchip? Yes. How about the tier 3 torch? I don't have the tier 3 torch yet. Okay. I've also unlocked tier 3 deconstruction? Really? Okay then. Have I mined any of that? Because I think that'll be our first order of business. Looks like no. I know I have some pulsar quartz somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah, there's some pulsar quartz. It's the most important of the quartz. But, yeah. Oh, do I have another mushroom in here? No. Yikers. Guess we gotta wait for the other one. Alright, we are going north. I should mine iron and stuff along the way to be able to make a air doohickey. Let's get going. Actually, don't I already have one? I should have a stop at the uranium mine, right? Should. I've been there. But, you know, extra doesn't hurt, I guess. So we are at the phase of the game where we're going to start seeing trees and other plants all about the place. And it's going to, yeah, like that, start changing the map in various ways. And we're going to start seeing also a lot more water appearing everywhere. There will be a bunch of actual, like, waterfalls. Yeah, waterfalls going on about the place. We've got rivers flowing now. Everything is changing. We're not so barren anymore. But our destination on this trip is gonna be over this generalized direction. All of the areas over here may not be accessible right now, but they will be eventually. So this is where I'm gonna at least check this uranium mine. See if I built a little oxygen thing in here. It doesn't look like I did. Okay. So we're gonna go back across. And we're gonna build a doohickey living compartment for air. I'm also gonna put a little storage crate there. We're actually right next to one too. It's got nothing I want. Alright, well, in here we have quasar quartz. I'll take a couple of you. I don't really need you right now though. What I need is the solar, or the pulp, whatever the yellow one is. Here we've got blazars. These are named after types of neutron stars, I believe. Here's the solar. Just, you know, different star types in general. I'll take a bit more of this solar. And I believe I need the purple one. It's another quasar. Yeah, pulsar is the most important one, but I need the other purple. Where is other purple? Oh, look, another pressure. More blazar. There's a lot of blazars. Oh, okay. There is not this one. Is it up? Don't remember. the place is a bit of a maze. Being completely... There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Yes, magnetar. This area, this biome, is the Rainbow Caves. I think that's the name of it. That's what it goes by anyway. We'll take that. Actually, no, we'll take that explosive powder. I like exploding. Explosions! Where's my doohickey? This way. Need my air. There you are. We'll just head back at this point. Drink some water. Work our way back home. Goodness, though, I am feeling the extra, what is it, 20% to the water and health drain. Being on the intense difficulty. It's not kind, to say the least. But we'll be able to manage it a lot easier soon enough. Oh boy. So it's good to have all this various quartz stuff. That's a lot of items I can make, and in particular the tier 3 torch is going to light up a lot more of the screen for us, so we'll be able to actually see. For once, we'll actually be able to see things. Though there's still some areas of the map where it's a little iffy. Just a bit iffy. Where the lighting is a little buggy. Alright, where am I gonna... Well, first up, tier 3 torch. We'll do that. The... tier 3 deconstruction there. We'll put this extra, like, solar and quasar and blazar stuff in here. I do have a, like, quartz container, but it's mostly for pulsar. You know what? Let's... Where do I have the other fuses? I've already lost all my other fuses. There. Now we're gonna put them in obsidian. Okay, and then in sulfur, that's where I generally will keep the, like, explosive powders and fertilizers and things. We've got some iridium rods and a uranium rod to put away. I need... Are you done yet? No? Really? Die. That's a lot of water for an algae container. Boogers. Alright, well, let's head over and grab stuff from my mines. That'll be decent use of my time. That's still not opened up, and I can see the waterfall behind it. We've been back there already. It's just that the path, the shortcut there, seems to be taking a while. Gib all that. We've been to the balcony, I think, up there already. Once we hit the insect stage, I sort of want to get up there, because that's one of the easier places to get some good insect resources. Thing is, we are a little bit from being able to actually just straight up find the insect larva on the ground. We're working on it, though. We're almost there. Speaking of which... That's done. Good. Oh. I'm full. Cobalt. Titanium. Silicon. Magnesium. Iron. Iridium. Okay. Grab that shroom. That shroom. And what else did I need? Silicon and water. That's not silicon. That's silicon. Silicon and water. Okay, now I have 2 bioplastic nuggets. What did I need those for again? Oh yeah, that. Methane cartridge and super alloy. Back around here and in here. Methane cartridge and super alloy. Cool. You give me the air filter. Okay, the air filter reduces oxygen consumption. Until we get breathable atmosphere. So we're seeing that it has that little down arrow and 2.2 per second. Down 2.2 per second. Or minus 2.2 per second. That is the rate at which we will lose oxygen from the 370. So right now, it just straight up tells us what the consumption rate is on oxygen. It is 2.2. Which I believe if I go underwater, that number should change. It changes to 2.3. So we can see the difference is 0.1 per second between being out in open air and being underwater. And that is what the filter is currently doing. It is giving me 0.1 per second of reduction. That will, of course, change over time until it eventually reaches 0. It'll say infinity. There'll be a little infinity symbol on there once we reach breathable atmosphere, which I think is next after insects. Once we hit insects, that should be the breathable atmosphere part. Where did I keep these? Seeds? Yeah. Cool. Oh, I've got a couple of trees in there already. Nice. The trees are what? What's the general recipe on the thingies? Where's my... Oh, have I not built a thing yet? I think I haven't built the thing yet. Do I even have the thing? I do. The DNA manipulator. Super bioplastic. Of course. Boogers. And snots. Let's go get stuff from the aluminum mine. Okay. On my personal save, I did not have such... bioplastic was not a major limiting factor as it has been thus far. I've found a lot of it in various crates about the place, but not this time, seemingly. Haven't been as fortunate. Alright, so we need to push our terraformation clearly into the stratosphere. And having the extra resources here should... That was not silicon. Alright, so what am I going to build? What shall I build? Probably more heating. Iridium, explosives, and silicon. Alright, iridium. I've got a bit of that, okay. 3 each. 1 explosive powder each. Two rods each. That's enough for 4 things. What is my power? 2. Okay, yeah, so that's a thing. Why do I have an aluminum just sitting? Back in there, you. Power. Well, there goes one of the explosive powders, unless I make one. Boost iridium and 2 sulfur. Oh, I can build explosives. They can be a bit of a trap if you don't know where you're going or what you're doing. They can be very much a major trap. How much uranium? Alright, I've got enough. Just another super alloy and water. He's getting up. He's turning around. He's comfy. He's comfy. Yes, he's comfy kitty. Okay. So that's another 3 something. 333. Okay. How much do you take? 28.4. Yeah, I could build 4. All 4. Gib. Alright, where do I have the existing ones out here? Do I even have existing ones out here? Oh. Aha. Right. I don't have any tier 4 heaters out here. Okay. Well then. Do I have any heat multiplier fuses? Where did I put all the fuses again? In, here. Obsidians. I do have I have heat multiplier fuses. Do I have the ability to make these? 2 more explosive powder. And uranium rod. Alright. Yeah, the food thing is gonna be a bit of a problem. Alright, let's go get some sulfur. sulfur time. There are many, many, many places with sulfur. We're going to go to this one for now. This is easy to get to. Main place with sulfur. One of the weirder things is that definitely by the time you get to the Mark III extractor, the level 3 ore extractor is able to extract sulfur from anywhere that you put it. It's not actually one of the resources that's location dependent, which is, as I said, a little weird since while one would think it would be available like here exclusively, it's actually not. I guess that's because it is available in a lot of other locations besides this, but so is aluminum, and yet I believe that there is only the one place that you can mine the aluminum as well, which again is like, all right, so then why didn't they do that for sulfur? It's probably a mechanics thing, balance thing. Most likely exclusively a balance issue, but you never know. It's just one of those interesting things, because you can pretty much go to any osmium mine and it's going to have sulfur at any location where there is osmium. And most iridium. Not all, but, you know, the osmium places that have the iridium with it, and usually also sulfur. Yeah, speaking of, there is sulfur in this osmium mine. And I know exactly where I am, so that don't worry too much about my air. Oh, food. Hi. I will take food. Gladly. I'm trying to remember how much further the water comes up here. I don't think it goes much higher. Yeah, I wonder at which exact terraformation index level that path becomes open. So I know it does. Trees will come up there and make a hole. It's just a matter of when. I get back in here, get some loose iridium, make a couple of explosive powders. Toss the rest of the sulfur in there. All that was to do a machine optimizer. Do I even have enough uranium? I do. Yeah, I did find another uranium mine. There is a third that exists out there that I haven't been to yet. And it's in the east, no, west. It's in the west part of the map, in an area with a whole bunch of very, very large rock arches. I believe it's called the Highlands, which is weird because it's sort of like at the water level. Pretty sure it was one of the starting areas back when you could actually pick where you could start on the map in single player. I remember that back then when you could actually just choose where you want to start. They don't give me that option anymore. A couple iron and a cobalt. Now everyone starts down in there in an area that can flood. So everyone gets to, if it's their first time, maybe, enjoy the flooding that will happen. And so we're going over to here and so that we can put in this guy to give it the heat multiplier fuse, which gives 500% to all of these buildings. So now they are at 2.15 nanokelvin a peach. A peach? A peach. Yes, a peach. A piece. And I can build one more. Those are all completely superfluous at this point. Those tier 2 heaters. As are the tier 3s. But the tier 3s don't need explosive powder. Yeah. So there's not much of a point to getting rid of them for now. So the tier 2s are 3.6 versus 22.8 versus 430.4 times 500% or times 5, you know? It's a lot. These are giving us picokelvins versus the other ones that are giving nanokelvins. Now, as I actually go back down and look at this, we could see that, yeah, those numbers are going up much quicker than previously for heat and for oxygen right now. But yeah, heat is specifically the number that we're looking at here. It's at 330 microkelvin. We are looking at it, need it to get up to 750 and then up to 1.85 microkelvin. Millikelvin, excuse me. 750 micro and then 1.85 millikelvin. Yeah. So we got a little bit. We got a little bit. Let us add more of other things. We have the tier 2 flower spreader. I have a plant multiplier. How did I place these? In a way that I have a multiplier, and this multiplier is an oxygen fuse. That's fine. Are these all tier 2? Yes, okay. I don't have the tree generator yet. Also, where's my gas extractor? There you are. One of these days, I'll actually remember what this recipe is. Silicon and water. we are gonna need more uranium. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this stuff away. Grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to put away that guy. 2 silicon, 2 titanium, actually another iron, and then we're going exploring. But I would like... I'll grab the bean because I don't have anything else to eat yet. We're going exploring. Going exploring. Where exactly am I going to go exploring is a great question. We're going to go to the other uranium mine. I have decided that we're going to go to the third area where I know that there is uranium. So we've been to 2 of them so far. It'll look a lot like I'm going to the one that we've been to, but it's actually that way, in that other biome with that arch there. Hopefully it's accessible. Oh, goodness. Hopefully it's accessible. There is one area where we need an explosive that I would like to explore, but I would much, 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 much prefer to be in the breathable atmosphere phase. We're going that far afield. As it stands, going to this particular uranium mine is going a bit further afield than I would prefer. Because, yeah, it's a ways out. It's a long way out to get to this mine. And I actually have to, like, find it again. Not 100% certain where the entrance is to this cave. Oh, there is a U. I mean, I'll take it. That's sort of why I was coming out here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I will happily take those things. Here's a message from Iklas. Some air. So yeah, I came out to get uranium rods. And sure enough, there's uranium rods. Another plant multiplier fuse. Nice. Just gonna look around a little bit because I believe that uranium mine should be close by. I just don't remember. I know there's one around here. Like, what is the most important things from here? I mean, I guess it's the super alloy. You know, the mine is probably down below. Or over there. My brain isn't braining too well right now. There's one in this biome. I just forget exactly where. We're gonna get air. Just so many things everywhere. there. I'm going there. Going inside, getting air, and heading home. Let's go. I might have to just bring up the map and check where that mine is supposed to be. I know it's supposed to be over there, just finding it is the issue. It's just unfortunate that the oxygen remains a limiting factor to how long I can be out. As is, you know, the water and the food situation. Water will eventually not be the limiting factor as much, anyway, if I'm out on the main part of the map. Because we'll get a water filter module that will allow us to just drink the water. Oh, has that area opened now? I don't know. It's nighttime. I can't see worth a damn besides the fact that there is a waterfall over there. Well, that was a glorious trip. Gave me lots of seeds. I think I can just straight up build this with 2 iron and cobalt. I am carrying around a plant fuse, which, you know, I already had another plant fuse. The obsidian thing? Yeah, I have 2 plant fuses now. So we're gonna go over here to the flowers. I'm gonna put down another machine optimizer. If the game will let me. Oh. Sigh. I did say if the game would let me. Apparently the answer to that is no, it's not. Alright, we're gonna build a tier 1 nuclear reactor just to get the power back, and then I guess I need even more uranium. So that's gonna push the biomass number faster a bit. Since these will now get a 500% boost to the plant output, they're now making, well, the ones with the golden seeds. Really? 174. Oh, you're a tier 1. Well, that changes things a little bit. We totally need that to be a tier 2. That's 174 grams per second. I need to check if I have another golden seed instead of this one. I think I've got another golden, yeah. I just need to grab a super alloy. And pray I have enough power. 104. 46. That absolutely affects all of them. For that plant multiplier. So now it's 174 grams times 5 for those buildings. There's also some plants from the algae out there. Speaking of algae. We will collect said algae. So, I have learned how the automation in the game works. I now know about how all that automation stuff is implemented, and it's fine, I guess. It's not quite 100% what I would like to see, but it is mostly good enough for the purposes. I'm just gonna put some stuff away. Where the heck am I gonna put mutagen? I need more storage for various things. Oh, there's the nuclear reactor. So the nuclear reactor, 5 pulsar quartz. Each. That makes 1,485 power. Power super alloys. And is quite small. Glorious. Oh boy. So now I need all of the pulsar quartz on the entire planet. Just for all the power that we need across everything. Not done yet. 75%. Oh, good. Great. Well, we've got enough power at least for a bit. We don't have a power multiplier fuse, unfortunately. I would love to find one. But it's not hugely extreme. Still though, being able to affect multiple power generating buildings by even 25% each is pretty big. The mutagen and the mutagen. I'm gonna make this fuses very specifically, and then all the fuses are gonna go in fuses. And this random ass plant that I have on me will go into the plants. Okay. Some water. I'll actually take another water with me just in case. Milestones. What's coming? I have the auto crafter. That would be really nice. But is not as useful until we get access to drones, which are way up here at 53.5 giga terraformation index. So I'm likely just not gonna autocraft until then. We need to get up to 7 for the water filter. Great. We've almost got the incubator, which does larva and things. Stuff with larva and things. That'll be nice. Getting up to the 1.85 milli Kelvin will also be nice. That's like an entire extra 1,000 over what we've got now. So yeah, just add a 1 next to that, and that is what we need for the tier 2 machine optimizer. 3.21 pascals. That is not going up all that quickly. But it is just a matter of time. We can either launch more rockets or we can place more buildings. And I think we have to do both. Both sounds good to me. Tier 4 drills are those. That's not actually an issue. And how many pressures have we launched? 2. Okay. Cool. That's just enough for 2, huh? I can... If I haven't already built the recycling machine, I can build the recycling machine. Yes, it's away from these, I know, but this can only impact 5 at a time. You know, it might be fair to build another one of these for another pressure multiplier fuse, if I have them. Oh, I've got a lot of them. The issue is the uranium, but I can deconstruct my uranium power, replacing with the pulsar quartz. But also, I don't really have the super alloy at the moment for that. I have to give that some thought. I now have also the incubator that I will need to build, so, goodness. The recycler needs super alloy. I have not built the recycler, have I? No. Well, we are hunting for super alloy. And I know where I'm gonna go. This way. Going up. Come on. Find the shite. Thing over here. Nothing. Gib. Give me all the super alloy. 9. Hey! You! Buddy. No! Stupid thing. Glitchies! Glitchies! Glitchies are stupid. Look, glitchies! Glitchies! Oh, there, Spot. Come on, do it. Why glitchies? Why are you so buggy? Oh, we're at 2 per second now. Again, buggy. What's the point of having the stuff up here if you can't mine it? Oh, yeah, you can just climb up from there for here. Boogers. Refill my air, refill my air. Well, we've got a little bit more. Super alloy. What were we using it for again? Yeah, you. No, not you. Yeah, I need you. T2. Fertilizer. And a tree bark. Alright, incubator is a relatively large entity. Can I build this in here? That would be, like, great. Unfortunately, the answer is F you. It'll be here. Alright, this is a thing. Yeah. We're gonna need larva, as well as mutagen. We've got some mutagen, fortunately. Not a ton, but we do have some. We can make more with methane. But we are approaching the point where we can start to get mutagen and other stuff directly from boxes that we come across in the various wreckages. So at least that's something. However, with that unlocked, that must mean that we are at a point where we can start finding little squirmy wormies on the ground, right? I think the way that the mechanic works is that they just spawn around you. Hi! There's one. Common larva. Now, what we actually need is rare and uncommon, not common. So, game, if you could please oblige with that. That would be great. Also, going up onto the balcony should help with that if the stuff is spawning. Being up here, there should be more doohickeys. There's a common, just spawns on top of you. Ooh, mutagen. What was I saying about the mutagen? Yeah, it just spawns right on top of you. There's an uncommon. There's a common. So the uncommons make bee larva. That's the point of the uncommons. The rares will make butterfly larva. The thing is, we sort of need to find rares among everything else, but whatever. Where's the, like, actual balcony over here? Because I plan on simply jumping off the edge. There is supposedly direct butterfly larva that can spawn on the quote-unquote balcony. So we'll see if I can actually get any of that spawning. Whole bunch of commons. The commons make silkworms, but we can't do anything with that yet. Yeah, silkworm is uncommon. What needs common? Oh, the shit butterflies need commons. Right. So shit butterflies need commons. That's why we're basically just gonna not common, like, at all, for the entire game. Although I will want the recycler now. That is something that we need now. We need 2 deconstruction chip tier 1s. What do those need? Silicon and magnesium. So 2 silicon, 2 magnesium. The recycling machine itself, where are you? There. It's gonna sit there. So the way that this works, you stick the item in that you want to recycle, and you push the big red button, and it literally just shits out the components that it's made from. Silicon and water. Or what? What was it? Yeah, silicon and water. Making the bioplastic is something that I would like to use an autocrafter for. Ideally. So use the... No more blueprints to decode. Okay. I didn't realize we were completely done. Sure. That's fine. Okay then. Where's the mutagen thing? Here. Mutagen. Don't have fuses. Got plenty of super alloys. A uranium rod. Alright. Now it's just hunt for squirmies. Hello, squirmy. You're just a common. I really don't need commons game. That's a common. That's a common. That was just under me. I do actually need at least one more uncommon. To spawn. Too bad you can't, like, interact with these plants. These pitcher plants. Common. Come on, spawn, dang it. Common. Common. There's an uncommon. There we go. That's a rare. That's an uncommon. That's another uncommon. That's common. 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 You know what? Just grab them so that others can spawn. And again, as far as I can tell, the mechanic is that they just spawn around the player. That's what it's supposed to do anyway. It's just spawn around the player. Like that guy there. What I don't know is like specific terraformation breakpoints on when some of the rarer ones are supposed to spawn. Or like straight up butterflies are supposed to spawn. I would think that like at the end of insect phase we should have, you know what? You give me all the iron. And I'm gonna make a storage just for larvae. And this is going to be, these are going to be spawning for the whole of the rest of the game. Okay, we need the mutagen as well as level 1 fertilizer. We don't have a use for the stuff yet, but soon. Soon, we will unlock the things. And it takes real time for this stuff to happen. So, may as well have it ready. It is uncommon, yeah. Uncommon mutagen fertilizer. And then for the rares, it's mutagen and fertilizer as well. As well to make the fertilizer, or the fertilizer, to make the butterfly larva. We won't need to use them for a bit, but it's good to have. Also, this screen is a little buggy sometimes. I have to be careful because sometimes I click the button and it doesn't actually start sequencing the thing. But yeah, it takes a little bit of real time to do the sequencing, and it will eventually make me a bee larva. Now I won't need to do that forever, but even in my personal save, I haven't gotten to the point where I have unlocked the particular building that will generate, or any particular building that would generate bee larvae specifically. That'll happen. Where even is? Where even is? So we have the beehive at 80 tons of plants. Unfortunately, that does not produce bee larvae. It is in fact the tier 2 beehive that generates bee larvae. So you have to get there. You can get some from the ecosystem as well, but you gotta get a lot of tons of insects. Getting the outdoor farm is also pretty important. So we do want insects. The thing is, in order to start generating insects, we need to unlock the beehive and we need to unlock the butterfly dome. And we need to unlock the butterfly farm. Like, I think you're sort of getting what I'm saying here. We need infinite plants. And how many plant rockets have I launched? 1. So yeah, probably want to launch some rockets now. Once I grab my bee larva from here. Oops. Research. Sequencing. And then, of course, you could put the bee larva into the recycling machine here, and it will give you the uncommon larva, the fertilizer, and the mutagen back. It will decompose them. Same for any of the butterfly larvae, because it's... Let's just say that as you unlock additional butterfly larvae that have higher multipliers, they will all share the same rare larva mutagen fertilizer recipe, and it is just up to random chance which one you get. So if you are specifically looking for the higher tiered versions of butterfly larvae, or are trying to get a specific type, you'll have to be recycling what you get as from the output until you get what you want, which includes waiting real time, since it's not instant, to generate your larva here. But anyway, that is that. I would like another machine optimizer for more pressure. I don't need those. What am I doing? I need these. Uranium rod. 2 iron. A cobalt. And then the fuse. Speaking of pressure, we're at 3.7 pascals. Yeah, that's a bit slow. Build another machine optimizer. Pray that it's touching all 5 here, or that it is touching 5. That looks like it's touching everything. So now the machines should be at plus 1500. So now they're at 5.51 micropascals per second a piece of the 5 that are here. And then now, how's that looking? 3.72. Three. All right, that really doesn't, you don't, not feeling it right now. So let's get another pressure rocket. I know I've got at least 1 rocket engine on hand. And the pressure one needs silicon. And it's unfortunately the iridium asteroids that this one drops. Good. And it's immediate, yeah. Immediate bonus. So now we're at 3.77. Let's see about how long for 3.78. There's 3.78. How long until 3.79? From the looks of it, it should be like a little over 10 seconds. Like 12? 11 to 12? Just looking at the numbers. per millipascal. Yeah, it should be a little over. I think it's a little over 10. I think that this would be one more place value to be millipascals. Maybe. So that's all the way down at nano. I mean, hell, that one's all the way down at pico Kelvin. Just another order of magnitude lower. Uh. Oh. Well, wouldn't you know? That is my alarm to indicate that I am, in fact, now halfway through today's stream. And it is time to take a brief break. I'll be back in just a few minutes. When I return, we will be probably going out exploring again, trying to find more resources from other locations, especially uranium. That I think is on the agenda here. So we're gonna crank that and take a break for a few minutes. Alright, I've returned. The cat wants, he wants attention. The kitty wants attention. He wants his pets. Yeah, he wants pets. He wants to be in my lap. That's what he really wants. Yes, big boy. He's a baby. Big baby likes his chin rubs. Yes, he likes his chin rubs. Yeah. Yes, it's a boy. Yes, he's a pretty boy. Likes getting his massages. Likes getting his massages. Oh, there's plops. There's the plopping. There's the plopping. Yeah. Yes, big boy. So, yeah. At this point, to make the numbers go up, I'm going to need to launch more rockets, I think. That's really what it's coming down to at this point. I need to launch rockets. A lot of them. Plant rockets and pressure rockets and oxygen rockets, frankly. We need to unlock this other stuff here. I understand that I don't have the tier 1 tree spreader yet. And, you know, in my personal save, I didn't even unlock the tier 2 until, like, after having the tier 3 one, which I think is here, General Terraformation Index. That's just how it worked out for me. But, yeah, I mean, just to help get the Terraformation Index, we do want to get this water life collector at some point. We need those things. So, progress must happen. And for progress to happen, I'm going to need things. I need more iron. I need more iron than that. I need significantly more iron than that. But I am going to go back to where we were to try to find that stupid uranium mine. I am likely going to open up a the map I was using. Oh hi, I will take uncommons when I see them. Oh yeah, the key thing about those larvae, they will not spawn if the area isn't actively loaded. So you can't have a remote base with auto-crafters and expect any of the auto-crafters to work or anything that needs the larva. None of it will work if you're not actively there or around so that the larva can actually spawn. And yes, that does suck. A lot. I think I have enough iron now. Heading back into this general area. Where in the hell is that uranium mine? It may actually be on the northern side? I don't remember. We'll give it a once over. Then I will bring up the map. There is that needs explosives, but I don't plan on exploding that anytime soon. Ah, there's this. Okay. I thought there was a unique uranium mine. Let's just build a living compartment. Refresh the air. Oh, well, that's nice. Oh, that's map. Show me mineral uranium. Ah. Ah. Uh-huh. I am mistaken. Right. All right. So I am mistaken. They're the mine that I was thinking about, as it turns out. It's the same one. They're just connected to both. It's just connected to both. It's like a straight line. Oops. Let me bring my other stuff back up here. But anyway. Eh. Yeah. Alright, let's no, I wanted air. That was the point of coming in here. Air. Well then. Yeah, so as it turns out, it's the same uranium mine as we've been to before. It's just they're accessible. Wow, hi. I will gladly take that. What the heck are you here? Like, why exactly there? Huh? Okay. Yeah, the uranium mine that's around here is the same one. Yeah. And we've already been here and we've already mined this out, so... Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate stuffs. But there is, like, a path. Yeah. There. That's why it's here. Because it's just the end of... Hey, there's the tier 2 machine optimizer. Okay, we're heading back now. There is stuff to do. Stuff to build. That needs building. Now, I think what happened was that on my personal save, I did approach that. I just forgot that it is the same one. And I had not mined it all out yet at that moment. We're down to 1.9 per second. So as time progresses, the amount that I lose from my oxygen supply at each second is going down. It will eventually reach breathable atmosphere. In fact, that's the next phase. Next phase is breathable atmosphere. Hopefully we get there today. I don't think we're going to at this rate, not unless I really start pumping out rockets. We need to really pump out the rockets for that. But, yeah, priority 1 is building that water filter. That is absolutely priority 1. And I should really build a locker storage that is specifically water. Okay, going down. What do we need to build the water filter? Aluminum, fabric, 2 bioplastic. Well. There's 1. Where did I put? Or have I not put? Do I not? Guess I not? Okay, it's like I remember I totally built a thing just for larvae. I guess I not. T2 food grower. Okay, things are getting spicy. Give me an extra silicon. These. I have the water. Build the next bioplastic. 2 bioplastic, aluminum, the thingy, and what? Okay, that we got it. Okay, with the water filter, we can now drink directly from any source of water. Anytime we see water, we can just go up to it, and we're now given the ability to just drink directly from the water on the surface. So we're now not as tied to carrying around water. I'm still going to want to carry around water. Oh, there's another bioplastic. Still gonna want to carry around some water, but we're not as tied to it as we were. All right, what specific rocket do I want to launch next? Do I want it to be a plant rocket, or do I want it to be another pressure rocket? Hello and welcome. We're just trying to push the numbers. Numbers need to go faster. That's the whole idea. At this moment in time, just trying to make the numbers go up faster. In particular, we've only launched the 1 plant. 3 pressures so far, but we're trying to get up to 13 pascals, 13.33 pascals of pressure. And yeah, the sooner we do that, the better. Which is why that is what I'm launching again next. As much as I want more plants. Hey, Mr. Cat. Mr. Kitty. More monitors is always better. More will always be better. Doesn't matter how many you had previously, more is better. Hey, no. Don't go after my light, Mr. Cat. Go for my light. Hey, sniffies. What you doing? What you doing? Mr. Polly. What you doing? Baba. Yeah, hi. Yes, I know. Hi. Want your rubbies? Rubber. Rubby, bubby. Focus. Focus, focus. There's focus. There's the kitty. Hey, Mr. Kitty. What are you doing? No. No, go hunt the fly. There's a fly buzzing. Yeah, there's a fly buzzing, Mr. Cat. Go hunt the fly. Hunt the fly. It's buzzing. Mrs. Cat is sleeping. Under my bed, most likely. She's not around. Alright. What was the other stuff I've unlocked? I've unlocked other stuff. I've unlocked this. Yes. I need more obsidian. Ooh, boy. That's lovely. Alright, let's go on a mission for more obsidian. Hey! It's opened up. The shortcut is there. I've been saying that that was gonna open up. There it is. It has arrived. It is time. I'm gonna take that shortcut, I think. Yes, we're gonna take that shortcut. So that is, I think, going to be a faster way of getting where I plan on going. And there is some story stuff that's going to open up very soon. I have to keep that in mind as well. That there are places I will be able to go to. Oh yeah, very, very colorful. There's areas that are even more colorful than this. I see all those purples in there. And look at all these, like, mangrove trees in here. Like, wow. But there's even, like, more redder trees that'll be good as well. And I'm sort of banking on the fact that I've built a building around here, over here, to refresh my oxygen. I'm sort of counting on having one of those. I mean, yes, I see that there is some obsidian around, but it's not the location. This is the... Wait, is this even the... That. Air first. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Air first and then obsidian. There's multiple places around here with obsidian. That's just a common. I'll take rare. I don't know if I can trust that. You won't bother. I have added folks in the past. I'm not exactly as keen as I once was. Oh. We are full. We are full. I sort of want to grab uncommons as I see them. And that's a rare. The rares won't matter for now. Not as much. Uncommons are more important. We're gonna take a different path back. Slightly different path back. Did I did. Okay. That's good to know as well. I've got another oxygen supply, a base around here too. Alright, so this path leads us to a cave, essentially. Oh, but I do want to check one thing over here. Also, there's some pulsar quartz in here that I would like as well, so... Alright. Inventory is full. We'll take care of that later, but there is an entrance to a thing around in this biome somewhere. I'm not sure if it's currently available. And I do have to worry about air. So I guess I'll go this way, since I'm already out here. Oh, that. So yes, it is. It is open. There's this. This is another way in as well. Okay. Yeah, so this is a... Yeah, that's a mission and a half, so we'll worry about that at some point. Whew, yeah. That is yet another biome to explore. But it is not easy to be down there. Big, expansive cave system. With story stuff in it as part of it. So we have to be ready for that. Alright, I needed obsidian so I could build some tier 2 machine optimizers. Unfortunately, they also need uranium rods. But the tier 1 machine optimizer used 2 explosive powder and uranium rod. So we get to replace the tier 1 with the tier 2. That's pretty much what we need to do here. Replace the tier 1s with the tier 2. Particularly here, where I have 3 with pressure fuses. Excuse me. Ooh, hi. So now, this machine can affect 8 buildings. Up to 8 buildings. Meaning... Oh, I did drop all the crap. Dang it. Come on, I just saw green. Is that affected by... Yes, okay. Gib. here, I guess. Alright, do you affect... No? Seriously? Alright. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Counting heads. 1, 2. Hey, I said... Get on top of the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that would be 7. So I can put one more. And have it be fully covered by the single building. However, we do have the ability to build more. More than one of these Mark III, or of these level 2s. So that will be interesting. Do I have... Yes, I do have another plant, and I have another oxygen fuse, so... And I have multiple heat fuses. Question is, how much power do I have available? 1,100. Alright, I have enough. I think I got enough. So over here, gonna put that guy down. Gonna load it with oxygen and plant. Pull out that plant, give it that plant. Destroy you. I'll leave this guy. Oh god. Well, that changes things. .61 nanokelvin each. You're not done yet? We got access to tier 2 food growers, so let's... Oh. Where's all my tier 1 fertilizer? Oh boy. Tier 1 fertilizer... Eggplants, algae... and a sulfur. The growth will reset. Let me put this somewhere else. And this does unfortunately need to be beans. As much as I would like it to be almost anything else, it will have to be beans for now. But I would like to replace all of it with tier 2s. Actually, I want to replace all of it with outdoors stuff. This is just what I gotta deal with for now. For now. Alright. Next. So those extra fuses, I'm sure. Those extra doohickeys, machine optimizers, should have helped a bit. Tree spreaders. Okay. Tree spreaders. Cat has left, so let's get rid of that. Tree spreaders versus flower spreaders. Alright, the tier 2 flower spreader gives us 260 oxygen and 34.8 plants per second baseline. 260 and 34.8. This one gives us 736 and 77.6. Baseline. Now, these need trees to put in them, and we do not have access to tree like percentages, oxygen percentages that are the same as like the flowers. We don't have 600% plus tree accessibility at the moment. What we have is 125%, and these only apply to the oxygen multiplier. These are for oxygen only. I want to build an explosive. What do I need? A circuit board. Where are those? Where did I put those? Oh, the cat has returned to be annoying. Hey, you, where are you going? Oh, are you just gonna go to the window? Okay, he's going to the window, but he'll be back shortly. His tail's licking. Where's... Excuse me? Oh, there. In the sulfur thing. Okay. Okay. Messages. We have a couple of messages. Alright, so we got a message from Sentinel Corp about larva. You're being closely watched. So we have access to the trade thing now. Oh boy, the trade space rocket. 510 energy just to place the dang thing on the ground. The trade rocket will give us some useful blueprints. Hello, cat. Are you going up top? You just gonna go up top? There he goes. Thanks. It has some useful blueprints, such as for a far superior storage container that has tons of storage space. Third cat on its way? No. No. No, we just have the two. We will only ever have the two. Oh, goodness. So, I want the explosive. And, God, I really would have preferred to do this. But I want to now. to do this at a point that's later. No, he's a big cat, but there's no chance Mrs. Cat either is gonna be giving us another kitty. Neither of them are gonna be able to give us another kitty. We made sure of that before we even got them. In fact, that's what delayed us getting them in the first place. By like at least a week or two. Because initially Dolly wasn't big enough to get the surgery. And they weren't going to stagger them. They wanted to do both at the same time, so it delayed them both a little bit. And even then, on the day of, Dolly was like right on the edge, being the correct weight. There is no space content as far as I'm aware. And I wouldn't really describe this as Subnautica because there's not even enemies on the map. Like it can't realistically be a Subnautica because it doesn't even have the enemies to have to avoid. So, I know there's that spot to explode, but I'm not actually looking for that spot. In fact, I am probably very far from where I need to be. The problem is I don't really remember much about the exact location that I'm going. I think it might be actually on the east side. Just gonna stop here for oxygen. You know what? I have the map up. I can literally... Yes, it's on the east side, not this side. Not the west side. It is the east side that I need to go to. So this is a game where you start on the map, are told increase the terraformation index, and that's it. That's all you get. At the very beginning, you get a barren planet, and you have to terraform the planet. That's the point, the goal. Terraform the planet. And at this point in time, we are a little bit of ways in. There is life on the planet now. Again. Ish. Cough. Hack, wheeze. There's a whole lot of wrecks everywhere. Gee, I wonder why. Okay, I think we're coming up on where I planned on going. Okay, now this leads to a chest. Ooh, we're finding those now. Good. That is good. That is what I'm going to be exploding. Oh, that's even better, just finding pockets on the ground. Okay, we need to explode. Get out. Boom. Lots of sulfur in here, and aluminum. Not like I really need it. So, we were saying about this being a colorful game. Welcome to another area, another biome. Filled with very pretty, very pretty thingies. I don't need those. Now my hope, my sincerest hope is that somewhere in here will be a chest that just so happens to contain, yeah, a tree seed of the trees that we see outside right now. That's why I came here. Because that is 1,200% multiplier. 1,200% multiplier. For oxygen, and only oxygen, so let's just keep that in mind. Doesn't include the plants, but we'll also get to start seeing these trees on the map once I get the tree thing built. Now, there are other storage containers around. I'll see if I can find any of hack wheeze. Oh yeah, there's that. I will need to come back with more explosives because there's more areas that need exploding in here to access even more of the map. Have I looked at you? No, maybe? Go up. Uppies. Look, free is free, and I want all of the free stuff that I can get. There's one. Yikers. Okay, start dropping iron. Holy God. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna want that T2 mutagen. Get out. Leaving. Oh, what you got? Nothing? Nothing. Alright. Bye! I just unlocked something. I was not paying attention to what I just unlocked. I do not know. What I do know is that I'll need to come back with, I think, 2 explosives. Trying to remember. Maybe just the one. But anyway, yeah, so I came across that in my other playthrough, my personal save that I'm playing when I'm not streaming. And I was like, yes, thank you. I will gladly take those trees. I will very gladly take 1200% on the trees. So what I'm going to end up doing is placing the tree... Dang it, I'm out of coffee. I'll be placing the tree growers and putting those seeds in, and then proceeding to not really use the oxygen multipliers on them in favor of the plant multipliers, because these seeds don't add to the plant production, it only adds to the oxygen production, and that's not really something I want to just be adding 500% to when it's already got 1200%. Adding less than half per. It's like, okay, well, at that amount, I'd rather max the plant growth as long as I've got enough plant multiplier fuses, and I think I happen to have exactly 3 now of the plant multiplier fuses. So that's what will happen. And we've also got a few rocket engines. Yeah. We also got a few free rocket engines, some uranium in there. That was a, that was quite the, trip. I'm happy to report that we got a bit of stuff on that trip, including these 3 Ruberus, tree seeds. 3 of them. All right, tree spreader needs bacteria samples. But you know, I don't have those. I'll want another, because I want 3 at least. Beans. Give beans. So I'll need to grab another algae. More algae. Alright, what the heck just unlocked? That's the other key thing. Huh? I got pinged about the tree spreader. I could have sworn there was a, like, unlock ping. But there's nothing new that has unlocked. Okay, we're gonna be getting the beehive access soon. Very soon. But that's not what pinged me. Weird. Very much looking forward to getting the teleporter, by the way. Just BTW. Absolutely. Desire. Okay, what else? Fertilizer, tree bark, super alloy. Tier 1 fertilizer. I'll do that. Sure. So we get to see how this works. Yeah. That's how that works. You just put in the thing you want to decompose, push the big red button, and it shits out all the components that it's made of. And there's no loss at all. Alright, the tree bark. Cool. That is all I need. The weird part about the tree spreader, level 1, the baseline one, place onto on a water surface. That is, oh, bioplastic. Frick. That is the weird part about this guy, is that it needs to be put on water. I'm not exactly sure what the devs were thinking with that one, but that's the way it is. Bioplastic will need mushrooms. And water and silicon. Silicon. Oh, I'm almost out of silicon. Great. So now we just gotta do this thing called wait. It's just a dust storm. Yes, looks like it. All right. Where did I build the thing? There. All right then. Well, take the tree. You take the tree. It'll be a little bit before I can build the next thing. So what I'm going to do is, there's the beehive. I'm gonna take that stuff out. Break that down. So I can build it over here, closer to over here anyway. And you're gonna get 3 plant fuses. Oh, those other ones are still in range. So now it's 1.16 kilograms of plants per second per building, or per tree sputter. The oxygen is 8.83 parts per trillion per second with the specific tree that I have in each of those. And there'll be a third one. There will be a third one, and since this looks like it's impacting all 5 of those, nice arrows pointing at them, the next one will also be impacted by this, since I can do up to 8. All I need is another bioplastic, which needs mushrooms. So that's just a matter of time at this point. So, it is extremely important that I have these nitrogen cartridges, because at the moment we can't even get nitrogen. We will need to be in the breathable atmosphere part of the game before the gas extractor, wherever my gas extractor is even capable of producing nitrogen. And even then, it's not guaranteed. Not until you unlock the next building. So, I need more pulsar quartz, because I will need more power. Eat that. Go drink water. And we can see, hey, those trees, they're starting to grow. They're starting to grow everywhere, and they're going to spread everywhere. Even over there. Those trees are going to be everywhere now. Woohoo. Things are going and moving, and it's excellent. Everything is awesome. Breathe. We just gotta breathe. I have an extra fuse I'm gonna put with my other fuses. What is the progress? We're at 15 giga TI. We started the day at 2.74. We've still got a little under half an hour to go for today's stream. Biomass is really kicking in. That is a measurement in tons. Pressure is almost at 8 pascals. The magic number there is 13.33 pascals. That is the magic number that will unlock the tier 3 mining drill. And that changes everything. Having access to the tier 3 mining drill will change everything. Unfortunately, I believe the tier 3 mining drill does use osmium rods, so even if we do unlock that soon, we can't make it until we can either find or get the ability to build osmium rods. Yeah. So there is a bit of a limit there with the osmium rods in particular. That's going to take a little bit. That's going to take a little bit because we got to get up to 39 giga TI, which is, you know, more than double what we currently have. So in the meantime, we'll also get access to like the tier 3 tree spreader before we get the osmium rod. So in the meantime, let me see. I sort of have a few of these. So we can do 4, and I can decompose some super alloy rods. That's fine by me. So we can launch 4 rockets with what we have. The question is, what rocket type should I launch? Because as I just mentioned, getting to pressure faster won't matter if my terraformation index doesn't rise to match it. To get up to like 39, like there's no point in having the access to the tier 3 ore extractor if we can't actually build it. And we need to get up here to be able to build it. So, I'm thinking plants. Oh yeah, I can build a beehive. That's a bee larva. And of course it's bioplastic. Everything is bioplastic. Isn't that lovely? Everything is bioplastic. Whoa. Alright, let me consider whether or not I want to do that tree fertilizer shenaniganery. What do we need for the plant rocket? Fertilizer, Lirma seed, and tree bark. All right. So, this permanently destroys Nirma seeds. Just as an FYI, this permanently removes Nirma seeds from the game. There is a way to create them that will not be unlocked until very significantly later into the game. We just need to keep in mind, as I launch that plant rocket, that, yeah, it's gonna take a minute. Or it might be a problem. It might be a problem. We don't need Lirma seeds at this time for anything of importance. So there's at least that. I'm just gonna put that all away, I guess, for now. Since that's gonna take a little bit to build. We can see the big, like, green bio storm, if you want to call it that. Increasing my plants. Yeah, that number's moving. That number's really moving at this point. The plants are planting. At 140, we'll unlock the butterfly dome. That will give me insects from butterfly larvae. Then we progress to unlock various butterfly larvas before eventually getting the butterfly farm, which will be significantly better than the dome. That will definitely be something that would go for 3.25 kilotons, though. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. But ultimately, at 15.5 kilotons, we will unlock the tier 2 gas extractor, which is very important. Not much else particularly is important until then. All right, so for now, I'm going to put away this water. Most of it anyway. And figure out where I'm going to put these tree things. I'm actually going to put away most everything. Looks like I'm going to have to mine more silicon and iron. I think it's time. We're going to explore that mushroom area. It's time for a little bit of story. So let's head on out here. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for another unit of silicon. There's silicon. You know, I do know that there is a golden chest up on top of that, as well as one that's up near the top of the waterfall. So let's collect these things, or this one at least, because this is on my way. It's the jetpack. I don't need the other stuff that's in there. But we're going down here. Welcome to a forest of mushrooms in a cave. Oops. The mouse moved on me. I'm gonna snip these numbers. These are coordinates. All right, what did we just get? Oh boy. We got a key. We've unlocked the butterfly dome, apparently. We have obtained key. A key we shall soon use. Over here. And we have this. Read this stone tablet message. From the Wardens. It is a blessing. A lot of resources underground to stay hidden from outer space. This planet has been chosen really carefully. Can't wait to start building our settlement. Oh boy. Oh boy. And then here we have an altar. We will place the key. We permanently lose said key. Excuse me? I didn't realize that they would be so glowy when you find a butterfly larva on the ground. That is a straight up butterfly larva. 800% pink to match the to match the area, I guess. We're going in. We have another message. Struck by the resemblance at first, we were almost exactly the same. Etc., etc. Our celestial bodies were nearly identical in every way. Our evolution was very similar. Biologically identical, but our minds have been shaped differently. Oh boy. We decided to leave our home soil, to go as far away as possible and build a new home. Far from the terror, far from the strife, far from them. There are two paths. One leads here to those coordinates, and another key. And down the other path, we have this. Can I get there? I don't think so. We cannot jetpack in here. So if I jump to my death. I am pretty sure that if I jump to my death. So, yeah. Now I think that's all that's in here. But that is story. Story! Sneezes. Sneezes! And I don't think I have any reason to ever return to this location again. So we're leaving. We are leaving. Forever and ever we are leaving. And if there just so happens to be another glowy butterfly larva, that would be much appreciated. Game. If I could get one more of those, that would be great. But I'm not gonna hold my breath about it. We're just gonna leave. We have things to do. Absolutely things to do. Ooh, level low. The weird part is that you can only drink from the surface. You can't just like submerge and click to just drink while you're in the water. It's a little odd. But oh well. So we'll put those in there for now. Also, you know, I don't really have much use for the effigy. We'll put that away. I've got another uranium rod. That's cool. We got another golden seed. Oh, there's a tier 1 fertilizer in there. Right, that's on purpose because I've been waiting for these to finish. Right, I'm carrying a silicon and water. Game, thanks. So now I have the bioplastic for this guy. A tree. Fertilizer, that thing. Super alloy. There we go. More progress. Progress is happening. Progress is happening. We are not done with our shenaniganery. With story. The next place to go is over yonder. This way. This is the way we will go next. We are going to the Super Alloy Cave. Gosh, we're down to 0.9 per second, almost at breathable atmosphere. We're coming in here. Now, if you'll remember, long ass time ago, I was like, yo, hey, That wall sort of looks a little suspicious, huh? Well, guess what? Now there's an altar here to put a key in. And it opens that door. Who'd have thunk it? And actually, at that time, I didn't even know for absolute certainty that that was a thing that opened. It just looked suspicious at the time. Now I know. All right, here's our key back, because once you put the key in, it permanently opens the door. You cannot take your key back. And then once we're in here, we can't jetpack. Pretty sure you can build while you're in here. Yeah, you can like build. Or not. Or not. Aha. There's like a frame where it's valid, and you might be able to get away with that, but that seems a bit like glitchy. Over here we have another key, so we now have 2 keys. But there's more to this area. So now we go uppies. Uppies, uppies, time to go uppies. And around, and over, and over. And there's a path that way, and over here we've got a thing. Orbital drainage, defensive device. Observation log. The device is working as intended, and our tests are conclusive. If the ones calling themselves humans ever approach this planet, it will drain their ships of energy and prevent them from communicating. It's doing a little bit more than just preventing them from communicating. Yeah. It will give them a few hundred years of quietude. So this explains what's happening, basically. And then there's this orb. The orb. Don't know if that's actually the device, but it's definitely an orb. I should take you. So yeah, the warden's left a little present. So anything that comes in orbit basically just loses all its power. It's like, you want to be near me? Well, too bad. Also, there's like a way in here, but there's like nothing. Like, why did you have a door open without giving the player anything for getting inside? Any hoozles. Time to go. We now have 2 keys. 2 whole keys! Wow. We'll need more. But, there's a special place we need to go to unlock a thing before we can really find more. There is another place, story-related location, to go. Now, can I get to my thingy? Before I run out of air. The answer is yes. Barely. Oh boy. Well, there is another place to go, but we're gonna do it next time, I think, because there's not really that much time left today. And I happen to know that we're actually going to be needing to take air with us, even if we go during breathable atmosphere phase, because yeah, we have to go swimming. Oh, hello. Yes, please, and thank you. Where are you going to land? Just don't land right on top of me. Oh, hello. Glorious. Absolutely magnificent. Where's the stuff? Where did it scatter? Where did you scatter? No, really, where did... There. I see. Ah! Rocks! Alright, there's one. Stupid rock scatter. Why? I see them. I see them. Why can't I crouch? I need to crouch. 2. I've grabbed 2 pulsar quartz. Yeah, this is the pulsar quartz event. It's extremely rare. It should have like 10. 3, 4. And unfortunately, I cannot relog because it's just gonna clean up all the ground litter. 5, 6. Might be one other scattered. So I picked up 4. All right, and I think I've accounted for all of them. I think there are 6 more under there. That helps. That's power. Basically, at this point in the game, that's more power. I do need more pulsar quartz, that for certain. I need infinite of it, but I'm just gonna go to my home. Briefly, go to quartz, drain the quartz. You can take the keys for now. We'll worry about those keys next time. What is our progress? Oh, joy. Yeah, I also unlocked the butterfly dome, didn't I? I didn't? What? Oh yeah, there. Yeah, that's some stuff. We'll worry about that next time as well. I'm just gonna try to wait for these rocks to despawn. I'm not certain what the timer is on these to despawn. That's the one thing I'm not certain about, is what the timer is for these stupid rocks. I mean, I understand why these rocks exist. They do clue you in as to the exact spot that the thing landed. The problem is then you end up in this situation where it just, the stuff that you want just ends up under the rock scatter, and you just wait. Just have to sit and wait for the rock scatter to despawn, which sucks. That's very boring. Like, why should I have to wait for this? Like, it was plain as day, clear enough where the meteor landed. Like, why do you have to now block the things for an arbitrary amount of time before the game decides, oh yeah, that's right, we should probably clean up all this scatter. But hey, at least I can be outside for a bit longer now. We're at 0.7 per second. Versus like 2.2, 2.3 that it used to be normally. That means we're getting pretty close to the breathable atmosphere phase of the game. And from there, it'll be fish, I think, is next. Fish phase. After which, yeah, animals, just in general. We're almost to the end of the phases. Of course, okay, it's starting to clear some of the scatter. I'm seeing some of the rocks are starting to despawn, but I'm waiting for like one big cleanup. Why? Just let me in. Alright, there's 3, 4, or I mean, no, 4, 5 and 6. 5, 6, 7. We have 7. I see at least number 8 and number 9. Come on, game. We'll end after this cleans up because, you know, I can't just stop the game. Because it'll despawn it, and I want all the things. I must have all of it. We must have it all. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, game. I believe in you. Maybe. Ish. Come on. Just like despawn one of these. One of these two. That's all we need. Pretty sure I do count 3 under there. And that is exactly 10. God, why does it have to do this? Please complain to devs about this. This should not be a thing that happens. It does this to the uranium and the iridium as well, but not the super alloy. Which, yeah, like of all the things, because that one despawns the super alloy like almost instantaneously, they don't have all the scatter covering it up. Because that would be bad, since it, yeah, despawns in like a minute. And we've had one of those already. I don't think... Have we had an osmium yet? I don't think we've had an osmium meteor shower. I don't remember if we've had one. Ah, thank God. Was that enough? No. Great. So I still can't grab them, despite another rock despawning. Let's take a walk. Air is always good. Hopefully by the time I get back. Sigh. I see you, so sparklies. I need my sparklies. Game. Give me my sparklies. Why do you take so long? Why is it such a long timer? That's another question. It's been like over 5 minutes. Like, who in their right mind would think that a timer for over 5 minutes was okay for the terrain scatter cleanup on this? That's just dumb. That's not well designed. That is not good design. Because now I'm stuck here waiting for 10 minutes for this stupid rock to despawn. Oh, we got some more things despawned. But not the one we need. No, 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 of course not. Not the one we need to despawn. I don't know if there's a way to force that despawn if I go far enough away, or if that will unfortunately also despawn. Well, it doesn't, I don't think. It doesn't despawn the loose ores on the ground. It doesn't do that to the uranium. I've seen uranium and iridium loose on the ground forever and ever and ever later, despite how far away I go. Just, if I go far enough away, will we free up stuff? Answered no. If I go even further away, just look at that rock on the, like, left. And I'm watching. It still hasn't, like, culled that part of the terrain yet. As I go further away, and further away, further away. That rock still isn't culled? What the frick? How far away do you need to go? Now there's dust. So I can't even tell. We're learning some things about this game. I really don't think that there's a good reason to keep the rocks loaded that long from that being that far away. There are fewer rocks around now, but the specific one refuses to go away. Oh great, as we are now getting a dust storm. More and more, the other rocks are disappearing. I'm at a loss. I am at a loss at this moment in time. Words fail me for just how stupid this is. Finally. All that. It was more than 10 minutes. Right. Well, on that note, we've reached the end of the stream for the day, folks. We are at 24.6-ish, 24.6 giga terraforming index. Woohoo. We've gained an order of magnitude again. A factor of 10, I should say. We gained a factor of 10 over where we started-ish. We're at 2.74. We're not quite at 27.4, but we're at in the 20s now. It will slow down. It will slow down going forward. Just, you know, that's how it's been designed. It will get slower as the further we go, because it'll get more difficult to make it go faster. But yeah, we got nuclear reactors today, the ability to build the nuclear reactors today. We got tier 2 machine optimizers as well. We increased the pressure by using the machine optimizers. We went exploring, got a couple of story things done. We've got the water filter built, and we got the air filter built. We've got trees. We got access to trees. We went to a underground mushroom cave that had trees, and we went to another more secretive biome that had special trees of 1200% oxygen multiplier. That was cool. If I went back there, there's probably additional butterflies I could find, butterfly larvae I could find. That would probably be better than this 800% Futura butterfly that we found, because they're pink. We found a pink one. Oh, good. That's a thing too. So progress is happening. When we next meet, more progress will happen, because next time we meet, we will unlock the tier 3 extractor, and we will have the fully breathable atmosphere. And there'll be more story stuff that we can do and things to explore. So with that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been a Taku Show, but if you've enjoyed the stream thus far, and I've been enjoying the series thus far, do all the social stuff in the VOD on the YouTube channel down below the video. I'll be back with more, on Tuesday. I hope to see you all then.